Give me some reactions what you're doing here today.
Sure. Well, I mean, what this is all about is they're spending. Well, first off, they're spending $1.3 billion on security, fences, gas, sound cannons, water cannons, so that the leaders of the world's richest countries can meet in secret and plan out. What they're really doing here is to plan austerity measures. They're in massive amounts of deficit, massive amounts of debt all over the world. You see it in Greece, you see it in Italy, you see it in Spain, Portugal, Ireland. And it's coming here to Canada. And what they're here to do is to coordinate a set of policies, austerity measures, to cut back on social services, wages, living and working conditions for regular working class people all over the world so they can pay these deficits they rang up by giving bailouts to the richest banks and corporations. That we are meant to be standing behind fences and standing behind barbed wire and security measures and giving our money so that they can plan how to further attack us more right after this is over.
So come together and your G20. We need to take the city back, they don't treat us as equal. Enough of this issue, all power to the people.
People are not going to stand for it, and I think they're curious to experiment with globalization. I just think that the model of globalization doesn't take into account people's rights to free speech, people's rights to be able to have access to free media, and that's a perfect example of what happened. You know, when you have media coming down who doesn't agree with the mainstream point of view, they want to shut that down. They want to control every asset of our lives, or every facet of our lives, and that's why we're out here, is because, you know, I want my children to grow up in a world where they have the ability to walk down the street without having to fear giving up identification to a police officer. I mean, go bother somebody who's doing something wrong. Don't bother the people who are doing things right.
We need to take the city back, they don't treat us as equal. For this issue, all power to the people.
Now, just the other day, I saw on the news on CP24, they were laughing off the idea of people like myself making accusations about the police potentially doing illegal activities like being agent provocateurs. They laughed it off as a ridiculous conspiracy theory.
No. Put the rock down, man! You're a fucking cop, the three of you! Go on, it's our line! These three guys are cops, everybody!
As we confirmed yesterday, the three people in question were indeed suited Quebec police officers performing their duties.
So what that does is that really shows the fascist extremes that the Canadian government is willing to go through in order to discredit people who are going to be here protesting the G20.
So I go iron to the Zion and fire upon a Babylon. We need to take the city back, they don't treat us as equal. Enough of this issue, all power to the people.